Had a lot of great music tonight so far. Really appreciate you guys coming out, because I know how hard it is to give up a beautiful spring Sunday afternoon and evening to come and sit inside. So I recognize the sacrifice. Speaking of spring, this is a song I like to bring out at this time of year. It's inspired by a spot in our yard that my wife named the Woodchuck Garden. In the middle of the meadow, there's a hollow in the hill, sloping southward, slightly sheltered by branches of a willow. In winter, you can't see it, just a shadow in the snow. Spring blooms a garden where purple iris grow, and I wonder why they grow there. What's the story of their sowing? The past a distant mirror. There is no way of knowing. Were they grown from gardener's plans? Did they spring from hidden nest? Did a child place a marker where a pet is laid to rest? No foundation tells a story. No path leads to a clue. No history or legend to say which tale is true. But in the end, it doesn't matter. What counts is what I know. The garden in the meadow where purple iris grow. Make your mark upon the stone, write words upon the wind, paint a picture, build a tower, give comfort to a friend. Your hand will touch the future, though your name be lost at last. If you leave behind some beauty, purple iris in the grass. Your mark upon the stone, write words upon the wind, build a tower, plant a flower, play the mandolin. Reach out to the future, whatever seeds you sow, or leave behind a garden where purple iris grow. Leave behind a garden. Thank you. So one nice thing about doing a feature is I can put out a bunch of songs that I almost never play out. This is one of them. I don't actually remember what inspired this or what the trigger was. I kind of know, but I think it might have just been the phrase. But it's kind of feeling more relevant. Gas up the Chevy, exit 20 to the mall. Find him in the lineup, waiting for the call. Pick up the crew, head out of the city. It's what I do near every Sunday morning. I'd rather take weekends off, like some folk do. Maria's sick, kids need feeding, bills are overdue. Feels like treading water, it's how I keep from drowning. Heading out to work on Sunday morning. Where mansions spread like weeds, an hour outside town. Jobs are waiting, mowing, painting, digging in the ground. It's never easy, but money keeps us moving. We work while others rest on Sunday morning. And sometimes when I pause, hear rich folks' conversations, poolside speculations, opinionated facts, political pronouncements about men who work beside me. When midday summer sunshine burns skin off our backs, we kiss our sleeping babies when we get home after dark. Miss them in the morning when we leave before the lark. Dream about our children's lives as doctors, as lawyers, and dream of sleeping in on Sunday morning. Dream of sleeping in on Sunday morning. This one was written from one of those songwriters in the round where the audience gives the prompt, and the next month, and so on and so forth. The prompt that month was in 20 years. And, I just did not feel at the time, now, of looking ahead 20 years. It was just not. So I went back about 2,000 years and 3,000 more, 3,000 or 4,000 years, and picked a famous 20-year period. It's called Penelope. She sits at the window, rocking a baby alone in the room, staring out at the sea. Sings to her child, your father, the king, has gone to the war, but he'll come back to me. He'll battle the gods, but he's clever and brave. Though it take 20 years, he'll return on the waves to the peace of our olive tree bed. She stands in the doorway, calls to her son. The messenger tells me the war has been won. Walls have been breached, towers torn down. Your father has sailed, he's on his way home. Though giants and whirlpools and witches delay, he'll win his way home at the end of the day. I've ruled for 10 years, but I'll give back the crown. He'll see how we prospered, see how you've grown, and he'll rest in our olive tree bed. She sits at her loom, whispers her plan. In 20 years a boy grows to a man. Nobles are restless, your father's still missing. They say I must marry, the land needs a king. Well, I've done all I can to play for more time. Now you string his bow, I'll pour the wine. But I dream that tomorrow he'll stride through the door, handsome and hale as when he went to war. Prove to the people he's come to no harm. Slaughter the suitors, take me in his arms, and we'd rest in our olive tree bed. In the peace of our olive tree bed. Thank you. This one was also one of those songwriters in the round. Prompt was A Little More Time. Children laughing in the playground, parents by the gate, hear them calling in frustration. Don't you know it's getting late? Children arguing in answer, raise a chorus to explain. Don't mean to disobey, just want to play, they sing in sad refrain. A little more time, a tiny thing to ask. From the moment we arrive, chapters of our lives slip by so fast. A little more time, feel the seconds fly. Not asking for a lot, not asking time to stop. All we want, chance to say goodbye. Lovers standing in the station, so close you'd swear they couldn't part. If you heard their secret whispers, might break your heart. Whistle warns departure. Conductor holds the door. Feel the thought that's tearing them apart. What they're yearning for is a little more time. A tiny thing to ask. From the moment we arrive, chapters of our lives slip by so fast, a little more time. Feel the seconds fly. Not asking for a lot, not asking time to stop. All they want, just to say goodbye. In darkness after midnight, phone wakes me from a dream, foreseen but unexpected, leaves me spinning in midstream, staring out the kitchen window. Shadows blow across the yard. Nothing's in focus, feels like a joke, as I plead with a silent God for a little more time. A tiny thing to ask. From the moment we arrive, chapters of our lives slip by so fast, a little more time. Feel the seconds fly. Not asking for a lot, not asking time to stop. All I want, chance to say goodbye. To say goodbye. So this is one of those songwriter obligational songs, which is to write a breakup song. Or at least this is what happens when I try to write a breakup song. Summer sun upon the stone warms the roots within. Winter ice expands the crack as harshly blows the wind. So nature reaches out her hand. Year on year of patient toil slowly grinds the cliff to sand, turns it into soil. And the wind that bends the barley is the wind that carves the mountain. Rain that washes softly tears houses from the hill. The hand that touches gently is the hand that writes the letter, the hand that wields the blade to make the kill. Sculptor caresses stone, feels the form within, holds her chisel makes a mark. Hammer drives it in, working as the room grows dark, shaping stone with hand and mind. Day by day removes the rock, leaves the soul behind. And the wind that bends the barley, it's the wind that carves the mountain. Rain that washes softly, 'tis houses from the hill. The hand that touches gently is the hand that writes the letter, the hand that wields the blade to make the kill. Pain's the knife that carves your life. Sorrow holds the healing. Stone denial hides the holes. Shadows are revealing. Letter lying by the door, floral scented, etched in black. Twilight creeps across the floor. I know she's not coming back, 'cause the wind that bends the barley is the wind that carves the mountain, the rain that washes softly, 'tis houses from the hill. The hand that touches gently is the hand that writes the letter, the hand that wields the blade. To make the kill. Thank you. I wasn't originally planning on doing this one, but I had a request. And the rules are, if you have a request, you gotta do it. If I did the math right, this is the, I believe, 56th year since the Apollo 11 moon landing. I think I got that right. July 20th, 1969. A few years ago, Neil Armstrong died, and I was reading the obituaries, and one of them mentioned that during the moon landing, when William Safire wrote the speech for Nixon to give on the moon landing, he actually wrote two speeches. One, if the landing succeeded, another one, if the landing failed. I thought about that. And I got this image of Neil standing on the moon, looking around at the scenery, looking back at the earth. And this song came out, and I called it Home. In Ohio, the moon's a brilliant beacon in the sky. Over hills into valleys, it casts a silver glow. A lantern laying light along the road. Guide a weary traveler to his home in Ohio. Stars are distant candles in the night. Opalescent sparkles, mysteries of light, burning in the dome of summer sky. Crystallize the beauty of July in Ohio. Hills are rounded, worn by wind and snow. Fences line the pastures, orchards stand in rows. Cardinal sings a cheery tune. Steeples in the distance mark a town. A marble cloaked in clouds with streaks of blue and gray. I'm tracing the sunrise line to where my heart will stay. 240,000 miles away in Ohio. Air's warm with scent of field and hay. A soft breeze through the window as you wake to greet the day, or carry the taste of morning dew in Ohio. There is you in Ohio. There is you. Thank you. I'm going to finish with this one. It's the first song I wrote during the pandemic. The prompt was "Nothing lasts forever." And I had to keep reminding myself of that recently. I spoke to the seal on her rock by the shore, posing a question I'd pondered for hours. When is the ending, and how will we know what will come after? Where will we go? She sang to the stars that danced in the lee. Nothing endures but the sea. She sang to the stars that danced in the lee. Nothing endures but the sea. I called to the eagle, alone on her airing, asked her advice, told her my worry, fear and misgivings, demons and doubts, we doing? What's it about? Her only reply was a shriek and a cry. Nothing endures but the sky. Her only reply, a shriek and a cry. Nothing endures but the sky. So I sought the witch at the edge of the wood, hoping for omens of where matters stood, feeling forsaken betwixt and between, lost and alone in a broken machine, and the solace she gave was a balm from above. Nothing endures but love. The solace she gave, a balm from above. Nothing endures but love. Okay, I'm going to unplug it. So this is either a treat or a punishment for having to sit through the previous. I have never actually tried playing this thing out public before. So we will see where this goes, or how this goes. And I'm supposed to make it a little bit less of a punishment. I should make sure it's in tune. That would have been bad. Worry wakes me up in the morning. Worry keeps me up at night. Worry about money. Worry about the climate. Worry the president's just not right. My worry made me worry. I was not okay. Took my worry to the doctor, only to hear him say, there ain't no cure for worry. Don't let it keep you down. Worry a while, then put on a smile and get your butt up off the ground. You got a plan for tomorrow, but the present's here today. Ain't no cure for worry, so put those worried blues away. Some say laughter makes us human. Others say it's song. Others say it's empathy. And I won't say they're wrong. But a singular criterion that marks us as a higher form is wondering what's coming down and worrying how to carry on, 'cause there ain't no cure for worry. But don't let it keep you down. Worry a while and put on the smile and get your butt up off the ground. You got a plan for tomorrow, but the present's here today. There ain't no cure for worry, so put those worried blues away. There are those who never worry. They just go on with their day, always in the moment. At least that's what they say. And sometimes I envy them, living out their lives of zen. But in the end, can't pretend, have to send this out again. There ain't no cure for worry, but don't let it keep you down. Worry a while, then put on the smile and get your butt up off the ground. You got a plan for tomorrow, but the present's here today. There ain't no cure for worry, so put those worried blues away altogether. Now there ain't no cure for worry, don't let it keep you down. Worry a while, then put on a smile and get that butt up off the ground. You got a plan for tomorrow, but the present's here today. There ain't no cure for worry, put those worried blues away. Thank you.